I am 32 years old and originally from India, but a naturalized Bahraini citizen living in Bahrain. FGM, or female genital mutilation or female genital cutting, happened to me when I was 6 years old, and it happened to me in India. My mother took me to this small, I don't even remember if it was a house or a flat. It was dark. There was a lady over there. Were many ladies. There was a lady over there. She asked me to remove my underwear, and I remember lying down and a small razor blade being used to cut something down there, and then I remember just pain, screaming and crying and having Toblerone shoved in my face, and then the lady who cut me yelling at me to stop crying. This happens in the Bohra community because apparently it's a tradition. It is something which the people feel should be for being a Bohra, and the reason for it is sometimes that it helps to suppress the sexual urges of women, and that women don't stray after marriage or they don't become promiscuous. Other reasons are to enhance sexual pleasure, but I don't think that that's the real reason, because they cut the hood of the clitoris and they say that this is it's called haram ki boti in Hindi, which means that it is an evil piece of flesh. When it happened, I felt traumatized. I felt betrayed by my own mother. And how I feel now is I still feel traumatized. I had a lot of anger towards my mother, but somehow I have reduced it and I have forgiven her. The consequences of that have been that I found it very, very difficult to be intimate with a man. I found it very hard to hold and to have romantic relationships. I have always been scared. Some part of me has always been scared that somebody might hurt me, because the person who was supposed to protect me, my mother, did something like this to me. And the consequences could also be that I have really bad period pain right now, as well as very heavy bleeding. So I had read somewhere that this also could be a consequence, but I did not get myself checked up for that to be a consequence. But it could be one of them. My message would be that this needs to stop. Young girls need to stop having their genitals cut for absolutely no reason, and having a part of their body cut which is unnecessary, for whether it's for religious reasons, traditional reasons, or any other reason. And if they want to do it, then let them grow up, let them do it with their own consent. Children cannot, it's done against their consent, so I do think